Hey guys, it's Dennis here. Hey, I wanted to take a little bit of time and just talk for a little bit. I've had some questions come in, and I want to take the time to answer some of those. And so I figured I'd jump on here and just live stream it. I thought that might be the better way to go with this. Um, One of the questions was on the Randy Leach case. I was asked what kind of vehicle he was in. He was in a 1985 Dodge Sedan 600 four-door, gray in color. The license number is now public record. If you need that, contact me. I will get that to you. But that is the vehicle that Randy was driving. The Star Boomer case. This one is out of Kansas City, Kansas. This one, I've had some people tell me that they haven't really heard about this case. This case, she's been missing since February 23rd of 1999 out of Kansas City, Kansas. We do have a narrowed down search area that we will be doing on this one. On the Randy Leach case, I've made a large list of areas I felt needed checked. Then I went through, cross-referenced what like Adventures with Purpose have cleared. Couple areas that they cleared, I'm still not fully comfortable with. One of them they cleared without actually sonaring. I think it needs sonar just to fully clear that. Nothing against them and how they done it, but I'm oh man, I can't even think of the name of it now. Gardner Lake is the one that I really question. As an avid fisherman, and I've said this before, when we put our boats in the lakes, we don't always turn our sonar on right there. And we normally don't come back down that area with our sonar on. So I don't feel that that area has had the amount of sonar that they believe that it has had on there. I could be wrong. I hope I am. But that is on our list of areas to sonar, to clear, just to make sure. I mean, I'm not saying Adventures of Purpose aren't doing their job. Far from it. These guys are, they do incredible work. Amber, not really. I've received more information on the Randy Leach case, and we are still continuing to go over that. I mean, we had quite a bit given to us on this, and we're using this to cross reference some things. I will say there's some things making a lot more sense to us now, and it's narrowing search areas for this. We hope and pray that somebody's able to find Randy Leach this year. I know we will be out searching hard. I'm still waiting on my sonar. My brand new unit got stolen, so we're saving to buy a new sonar unit so we can get out on the water and be checking. This weekend, I will actually be in Linwood, Kansas, and we're going to be driving, just looking at some of these properties. There's a couple areas I want to check that's more of a ground search than sonar, but we will be going out Saturday to do this. And we will be, I don't know if we'll be doing it as a live feed or a video, but we'll be giving updates on that trip in Linwood, which Linwood ain't 35-40 minutes from me here in Leavenworth. But we will be there this weekend. I've made the comments that I don't reach out to the family members until we've got something concrete, but I believe I am going to go ahead and send a letter in to Betty, letting her know who we are, what we're doing, and seeing if her or Alberta would agree to talk with us. Not necessarily on camera. If so, great. But just going to try to see if we can talk with them and cross-reference some of the stuff we're finding with stuff that they have and see if we could piece some more together. Randy Leach case, we work on this off and on through the day. When the kids go to bed, we really start working into this. And the last couple of nights, it's been few hours sleep because just certain things seem to be falling into place for us on this case. And I hope and pray that that's true. But time will tell, obviously. Let's see, the Karina McClurkin case. That one, I am still getting information coming in on this case. And all three of these cases are sad cases, but this one I've gotten to piece together a lot more on it. And I really believe once I get to Kokomo, we have a strong chance of hopefully finding her, at least finding some answers. There is this case we also just started looking into, and it is right here local to me. Cole Firestein disappeared March 12th of 2019. Lived in Atchison, Kansas. He moved to Leavenworth 2 weeks before his disappearance. We're still got a lot of looking into on this, but Cole Firestein out of Leavenworth, Kansas, or Atchison, Kansas. If anybody has anything on that, feel free to reach out to me. Another question I've been getting quite a bit is, what can you be doing to assist or go out and try to do searches, etc. How I go about it, and a lot of us do this different. I like to use Google Earth, and then I have HuntStand, which is a hunting app that I have downloaded that has a satellite on it as well. I will use Google Earth first and check some areas out. Then I like to go in on HuntStand, check it out through there, because oftentimes the satellite pictures are taken at different times, different dates, different times of day. So a lot of things, that a lot of variables change with water, particularly the lighting, the angle, time of day, the weather, on how clear you could see things with satellite. So having two different images of the same place at different times really helps. And also keep in mind, if it's public property, we are not allowed to search without homeowners or property owners' permission. And with the Randy Leach case, we have, I can count them up here in just a second. They're in here somewhere. Well, I do have them here. I'll be able to get a number of properties that we will be trying to get permission to search. Okay, here we go. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 private properties that we plan on trying to get permission to do a search. And we've got 6 or 7 areas that is actually on public water that we will be doing searches as well. We've narrowed down, there's one place on the Kansas River that to date I have found no records of it being searched that I really think he's there. And going back to different tools you can use, the satellite imaging has been great. The Kansas River, it's shallow in areas. Some areas it's almost dried through. Then you've got your deeper spots. And Google Earth, there's spots that I'm looking at right now that you could actually see the sand bottom. The water's so shallow. So I believe a magnetometer or something like that will need to be used back there on this spot. And I am currently in contact with 3 different companies in regards to that. So hopefully I could work something out and end up with the equipment to do that kind of search. But if you don't have sonar, you don't have a boat, the next best option would be magnet fishing. Brute Magnetics, I believe is the name of it. They have incredible magnets. You can buy them with the rope, the case, everything you need to go. All you gotta do is throw it out, let it sink, pull it in, and if it hooks onto something metal like a vehicle, it's going to be hard to pull your magnet out of there. And that's going to give you an idea something's there, and then you can progress further on it. But I would start using Google Earth. Even the free version, it also gives you the measurement tool you can use. If you see something in the water, you can measure it and see the size. I know what's helped out with that is the vehicle Randy Leach was in. The car measurements is 15.12 foot long, 6.69 feet wide. So if you do see something in the water, you could use that measurement tool, get the measurements, figure that out to see if it would be consistent with being a vehicle or not. A lot of times it's going to be like a tree that's fallen, a piece of wood, lumber, different things like that. But there are a lot of cases out there that's been solved by somebody finding something using Google Earth. So it is definitely a tool to be used. As far as equipment, it depends on what type of search. We're trying to be set up to where we could do both water and land searches. I have been in contact with people with cadaver dogs. I had been in contact with local divers. Next year, I plan on getting my certification as a certified diver, and 1 or 2 of my buddies will be coming along with that because I won't even certified. I'm not going to dive alone, just out of safety. So next year, by the end of next year, hopefully we'll be able to do some of these dives ourselves. But I have been in contact with some, and if needed, I can contact them. They will try to get out and help out by diving where we need them to. But I do want to make sure that if I do call them out, that I am 100% convinced that it's a vehicle, because some of them will be driving a pretty good distance, and that gets real expensive. So I don't want to waste their time. But if there's any doubt, I won't hesitate to give them a call. See, I've got, no, it don't look like much, but you should see everything we've got up on the Randy case. It's, wow. We got, on an exciting note, I had previously been in contact with Kansas Missing and Unsolved. They are on Facebook. If you haven't checked them out, please do. Give them a like, follow them. And this Thursday, and I hadn't heard for sure what time yet, but this Thursday, when they do their Facebook Live episode, it's like a podcast on Facebook. They're sharing all sorts of information on missing people, keeping that out in the spotlight. But they have invited me to be on the episode this Thursday night on Facebook, Kansas Missing and Unsolved. They do look at more than just Kansas cases. They have missing persons on there from all over the country. But please check them out. They're doing incredible things. And they invited me to come on, explain what we're doing here with Muddy Waters Search and Recovery, talk about some of our cases. And I'm really excited about this. These are two really good guys just doing what they can to help the families out there. So make sure you tune in Thursday night, Kansas Missing and Unsolved on Facebook. And I wanted to get that out while I was thinking about it. Got so much going on. And also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Any footage that we put on next weekend, you're not going to want to miss. Again, we'll be in Linwood, Kansas, and making our rounds on the Randy Leach case. So we'll be sharing with you what we see, what we come across, etc. You're not going to want to miss that one. And thank you for being here. Thank you for following us. It means everything to us. It lets us know, I mean, we know we're not alone out here doing this, but it helps confirm that there's others and their support, and we really appreciate that. And I know I gave away a t-shirt and some other things yesterday, I think it was. But I'll probably be doing another giveaway soon, giving away another shirt or two. But if anybody's going to be in the Linwood, Kansas area next Saturday, get a hold of me. I'd like to meet up with you, say hi, and see how it's going. And I know I am forgetting something here. I've had 2 more cases come in today that we are looking at. One of them, it doesn't involve a vehicle. It did, but the vehicle had been found. But I'm seeing enough in this case that I do want to look at it. This case is actually up in Oregon. So we'll be looking into that case as well. And there was another case that just come across before I jumped on here. So I'm going to be looking that one over and seeing what's going on with that. Has some family and a few friends that are kind of interested in jumping aboard with this. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to give some of them a case that they could really dig into and focus on. I'm not trying to go out and find a bunch of cases to work on, because I want to be available if somebody calls me and says, hey, I got a case I'd like you to look at. I want to make sure I'm able to do that. Like I said before, I will never turn anybody away from looking at their case. And obviously, we don't charge families that we're trying to help. I mean, this is complete volunteer thing. So I know most likely after being on Kansas Missing and Unsolved Thursday, I've already got a heads up that we will probably have a lot of contacts coming in with new cases. And I mean, we're not going to turn any of them down. Right now, Randy Leach case is what we consider our main focus case. This is the one that we started with. And this one just, I feel this one. Megan, my fiance, she feels this one. We just fell in love with the leeches when we seen them through Adventures with Purpose videos, and we we just feel we really have to help on this one. And I want to see this one, whether we find him, somebody else finds him, it don't matter. He just needs to be found, and Alberta needs those answers. So for now, I'm going to jump off of here. Again, Saturday we'll be doing some filming in Linwood, and it will probably be Sunday at the earliest. If we do it as a video, it'll be Sunday at the earliest that we get it uploaded on here. If we do it live, then obviously you'll get to see us while we're out there. But that we should be able to cover quite a bit of territory. Again, we're not actually getting in the water Saturday, but we're going to be checking locations out, trying to get access to properties and have everything set up and ready to go. So with that being said, join in Thursday night, Kansas Missing and Unsolved on Facebook, and turn on the notifications here so you don't miss the video or the live stream this weekend. And until next time, stay safe, and let's help bring some of these people home.